Right then, so the last two episodes have been pretty mad. Episode 8, John died. Episode 9, Virginia died. Now, I wonder if someone's going to die this episode. I don't think so, but it'll continue the trend. I don't really know what to expect from this episode. I think this one's the Daniel episode, if I'm correct. I'm hoping that this is going to be a really good episode like the previous episodes and pretty much like this whole season. But I can't help but think that it's just going to go downhill and be set up for next season. But I could be wrong. I think I'm going to press play now and see what we get. Right then, this is Cameron from the future. Hello everyone. I'm just going to quickly point out before everything starts that for some reason, during this reaction, you know, right at the start of the episode, if you've seen the episode, you'll know, it shows Daniel in the prison that's in the church. For some reason, at the time, I thought that Daniel was talking to someone in a prison, not he was the one in the prison. I obviously just didn't look at it properly, I don't know what. So the whole episode, pretty much, is me thinking that he's talking to someone in the prison rather than him being in the prison. So I might not include everything where I mention parts to do with that, but if there's something that's mentioned and you think, wait, no, that's not right, what's he talking about there? This is the situation that happened. But yeah, I'll let you watch the reaction now. I think it's definitely going to be a Daniel episode.
Elephant.
Giraffe?
Grape.
Oh.
You ask how I felt when the day began.
What, you felt like a grape?
Hopeful.
Oh, okay. I'm happy that he's got his music back. I can't even remember what that guy's name is. It's been so long since I've seen him. I think Dwight's my new favourite character. He was one of my favourites anyway, but I think seeing as John's gone now, I think it's my favourite.
I guess I have you to thank for it.
Name a more iconic duo.
If I hadn't kept everyone in the dark about what we were doing, we wouldn't have all been at that place together. Some lies are worth the cost.
Breaking the fourth wall, question mark? I wonder when she'll actually give birth. I wonder if it'll be this episode or in a couple.
All the time she was pregnant with Ophelia.
I don't have much of an appetite today.
I was glad to see everyone together.
Is this him talking like after there's been a giant disaster or something?
Everything I've done was beginning to pay off.
And then something happens. Oh, is it Sherry's group? Does she do something stupid?
Go tell Morgan.
Oh, is that Sarah?
That way, Wendell will be able to join me on the run.
We share with you.
Where
We
is
gotta share with
Wendell?
everybody.
They keep mentioning him every now and again.
Yeah.
But he's only appeared like once in a season.
How's everybody been?
That's what I'm wondering.
June sends her regrets. She thought it'd be better this way.
Wonder where she is then. Is she with Victor?
And nice to know that we
'Cause
might
who's
even
Sarah
be able to
with?
lend each other a hand in these troubled times.
Yes, we can. Only one rule. And it's the same one I made the last time we were gathered here together.
Which was how long
Anybody
ago?
breaks it, anybody.
You can see why I was hopeful.
This is an interesting way to set
Then
out an
everything
episode.
changed.
This is a really interesting way to set out an episode. Not as bassy as the last time.
The last time I felt something like that was when my wife was pregnant with Ophelia. That's the moment when I decided to move to Los Angeles, decided to change everything, give my daughter the kind of life I felt she deserved. For Grace's baby, for everyone.
But who messed it up though?
That's why we didn't take any chances. The knife.
They know each other way too well at this point.
Skidmark.
Oh,
Hey, where did you find him?
Apparently, he was sitting around all day just licking his unmentionables.
Never change a bit.
And it appears the gambit paid off.
Why did hearing that mean so much to me? There is a good reason. But we're not there yet. You need to understand it like I did.
is he talking to
seen
future
Alicia.
Strand?
She's out on a supply run.
Did he do something? Because why would he say that to anyone else apart
you?
from Strand?
Grace.
Other than... No, I don't think there would be anyone else that he would have that conversation with other than future Strand. They deflating her?
I raised June on the long range. Gonna take her a day. We need a fetal monitor.
I know where I can find one.
What?
Of course.
Where?
I think Grace is also
Terry
another
gave
one of
him
my
a piece of the
favorites.
unwrap.
Dwight and
He had gas for the whole journey.
Grace, I
Took
think.
the rabbi to get the conversation
Oh.
started.
What's
You.
she doing here?
We
Yeah.
are all here to share information.
I distinctly recall turning the guns in Virginia's direction at the opportune moment.
Only because you saw which way the wind was blowing.
We are not here
That's
to
pretty
rehash
true.
the past.
Awfully quiet.
I'm just asking a question.
Well, this is going well. Oh, wait, this is from the... Yeah, I was going to say this is from the trailer when something explodes. But why, though? Also, cool camera angle.
Why are you looking at me? I was sitting at the table when it went off.
We all were.
I think we should all take a break.
Is it the kids from season
I
5?
believe it was an accident. The walls will hold.
Will they, though? I'm hoping that they will, because Alexandria
I
2 has
do
only been
believe
up
the
for,
walls
like,
will hold.
a
But when
tiny
it comes
amount
to
of
the
time.
dead, it's best to have a contingency. When I saw the guns were
Oh,
missing,
no.
I knew the explosion was no accident. Someone did it to trap us inside, draw their dead, and leave us
But
defenseless.
who?
The only question was who.
Yeah. I'm still thinking it's Strand, just because there's always been an awkward friendship between Daniel and Strand. And also because I can't picture it being anyone else. Also, that CGI Walker looks kind of weird. Wait, where's
It's
Alicia?
not safe here now. I'm gonna fix that.
Shouldn't
But
she
until
be
I
there?
do, you're
I'm
better
trying
off
to
somewhere
go
else.
through the list of characters in my
There's a
head.
fishing shack in the woods.
Daniel talking to whoever he's talking to reminds me of him talking to Nick when Ophelia died. In,
No.
like, season 3.
Sorry.
When they were at the dam.
You what? Anybody here touches my shit again, we're gonna have a problem, understand?
I had lost Ophelia, and I wasn't gonna lose her too. So I sent her away. I told her to meet up.
I
with
don't think
Grace,
it would be
where
him.
She would be safe.
I reckon it's that one that was with Strand. I reckon what's happened is, because Strand and Sarah were at that meeting, he then sent the woman to go and get the guns during the meeting, because we haven't seen her other than right at the start. So I think it's her.
How the hell they get in here?
I don't know, but I hope they find Dakota. Yeah, get him! It's definitely a unique way to kill a walker. Are you gonna saw it? Oh, that would have been really cool if it had just gone straight through. But of course, it's Walking Dead, so it won't. Who shot? Who got the gun? Strand.
What? How did the dead get in?
I let them in.
Why?
You let them
I
in
needed
so
to
that...
figure out who stole the
yeah.
weapons from lockup. Be the big shot?
They didn't offer me anything because I don't know who they are. I'm here for the same
I'm
reason.
hoping that he's telling the
Find out.
truth and that it is
Okay,
someone
okay,
else.
I broke a rule. I brought a weapon inside the gates. But if I hadn't, someone out there might be dead right now.
Can you imagine if
Nothing's
Daniel
gonna
killed
change.
Strand and then finds out that it wasn't
Nothing
actually
will be
him?
different.
Are we here again, Daniel?
Before more dead get inside.
Again, more season 3
need
vibes
those
when he's
weapons.
behind bars and Daniel's just on the other side. Oh no. Well, that didn't look like it was put on very well. Just stab him through the
This
fence.
kid was not built to hold that much weight. That dynamite on his own.
I wouldn't put anything past him.
Whichever one of
I'm
you
hoping
is
it's not
working
Sarah.
with him, I warn you.
I still think it's the woman that was with Strand.
Betrayal of those closest to you comes with a cost.
Isn't it Chuckles who was once on the other team?
That was a long time ago.
Yeah, I caught her going through my shit just earlier today.
I said Charlie is not a part of this.
Oh, we're
Can you
just
imagine if
gonna
she
take your
was,
word
though?
on that?
Daniel, you look
That'd be the
like the wrong
ultimate
people here.
betrayal.
Virginia made the same mistake. It cost my people's lives.
It almost cost me mine.
Whoa.
No more games. Where are the weapons?
I don't know.
I don't need to remind you that you can survive a shot in the face. You've seen it. What you don't know is what it does to you later.
Oh no. What are you doing? Oh. That's mad.
You wince every time you take a sip of water.
That's so cool.
You will eat soup for the rest of your life. Where are the weapons?
It's such a good episode. I'm so glad that they haven't gone the opposite way and gone downhill, because this is a really good episode.
Where are the weapons?
Please. I don't know.
He's not going to do it. I feel like he might have done that if he hadn't have been distracted. If there's shooting going on, then A, who's it from? And B, surely that's not a good sign and someone might die again this episode. What is going on? Is that Morgan? Yeah.
Morgan?
Oh, that's what the shooting was.
What the hell
Okay.
happened here, Daniel?
Don't.
I think that Daniel might be wrong on this one.
What do you want, Daniel?
Because there's been so many times where
wanna
he's
stop
been
you.
right about Strand. I feel like he might
And
be
whoever
wrong
you're
this
working
time.
with. Morgan's idea made me believe that I could help create the kind of home I wanted Los Angeles to be for Ophelia and myself, a place where you would not need to pretend to be what you weren't. I hoped that by doing that, I could redeem myself from all the lies I told and for Ophelia's death.
It's got to be either Strand or Charlie.
But it doesn't seem to have worked that way, has it?
Oh, I feel so bad for him.
You copy?
I copy you, Morgan.
I'm at the shack, but Grace, she isn't.
Is it Charlie?
She should be there.
No, Daniel, she's not. So where is she?
Oh no.
Grace? Are you here?
Please don't be Charlie.
I repeat, Grace.
I'm hoping it's just that
Do you hear
they've
me?
been taken.
She can't be far.
Grace.
Ooh.
Grace, where are you?
Oh, okay then. Maybe it's not Charlie.
Grace, I told you to go to the shack. What happened?
The shack. Daniel, what are you talking about?
The shack in the woods.
No. Is
I
it
marked it in the map I gave you.
all Daniel? Because he's got the head injury, hasn't he?
No.
Oh
You
no.
told me to avoid the fishing shack because it wasn't safe.
Oh no.
I told you to go to the shack and wait for me there.
This is not good. Has it been this whole time that you think Daniel's talking to someone inside, like, the bars, but really he's inside the bars talking to someone else outside of the bars? No, you just weren't paying attention and he's been in the prison the whole time.
I gotta fix the antenna and radio June the results.
I wonder if he's the one that took the guns,
Charlie?
but doesn't remember it.
Go. Tell me where?
Something to do with Daniel.
You're gonna want to see this for yourself.
On our way.
Oh no.
We found this in Daniel's shed.
Yeah.
I put them in the lockup like I told you.
Oh
These
no.
everything?
Yes.
Everybody's weapons are being accounted for.
Then it was Strand and the Rangers. Or whoever is working with Victor here.
Daniel, what is going on?
This is
Somebody's
upsetting.
trying to make me look bad. They're trying to make us go against each other.
Okay. We just need you to help us understand.
What is there to understand, man? I know what I said. I know what I did.
Oh.
I'm just asking. Are you sure? Daniel.
Is it Luciana?
Daniel, look at me.
They keep putting shots on Luciana at
You okay?
like random moments.
I mean, are you feeling all right?
I'm hoping Daniel's all good, but I feel like he might not be.
I'm not sure. It's confusing.
He's okay. Maybe you should talk to somebody, huh?
Why?
June.
It's okay, Daniel. We're going to get to the bottom of whatever's going on, okay? Can you tell me the 3 words I asked you to remember at the beginning of our conversation?
Beach ball, elephant, great.
Ah.
June, what does this have to do with anything?
Anything you need, Daniel?
This could break him. I hope it doesn't, and I hope he can bounce back from it,
I hope
but
you'll understand if we take our leave.
that's
until you have
tough.
things under control.
I think I can help.
What's she gonna come up with now?
Daniel,
Where's he going?
you're leaving?
I have to go. I can't stay. It's not safe for me to be here.
But what if he runs
Do
into
anything to you
those
about today?
people that they're
not worried about
worried
me.
about?
I'm worried about you. Put Grace in danger? Her baby, you?
He's breaking down.
The last time these things happened in my mind, set a whole place on fire. Can't risk that happening now. I'll find a place.
Is Strand gonna offer him?
Come to Lawton.
Yeah. This could be a good start for them.
Why would I go there?
Staying in Lawton offers a better chance of survival than you wandering around alone out here. We can keep you safe and everyone around you.
I'm still not sure about that person. The one who's with Strand.
Best, I promise.
Daniel.
I'm really happy with this episode. I think that's the end. Yeah, it is. It was such a good episode. Even though not really too much happened in this episode, it was such a good episode to just watch. I'm happy that Daniel's kind of going back to the way that he used to be. Because for the whole of the first half of the season, he was just pretending to be that person that didn't know anything. And now he's trying to get back to how he was in season 5, I guess. I'm also glad that at the end Strand offered to take Daniel to Lawton, because that'll hopefully stop any future miscommunications between the two of them, because they've had a lot of times where either Daniel's lied to Strand or Strand has lied to Daniel. I'm hoping that this is a start of them just having a normal friendship, if that makes sense. The CGI on some of the walkers this episode was kind of a yikes sometimes, and there was times where you could tell that it was just a person with like a mask on with some of the walkers. Some of the walkers look really nice, but not all of them. I wonder if Grace will have a baby next episode, or if it'll be in a couple of episodes, because they're setting that up to be pretty much any time soon. So I don't know what the next episode's going to be about, but I know that at some point within the next few, I'm pretty sure she at least goes into labor. One thing we haven't seen with pregnancies in this show so far is that if the baby dies and then comes back as a walker, it's something that Laurie talked about in like season 3 of Walking Dead, and something that would be really cool to see at some point. And I'm not saying they're going to do that with this one. I don't think they will. I think it'll be a perfectly fine birth, but that would be really cool to see at some point. I wonder how long it'll take for us to see Wendell, because we saw him once in the first half of season 6, but other than that we haven't seen him, and it was only for a brief second, I think, in like episode 4 maybe. It was something like that. It was either 4 or 5, I think. And also the kids from season 5 that just disappeared this season, and we haven't seen or heard anything about what's happening with them. I don't even know if we ever will hear what's happening with them. I hope we do at some point. Be interesting if they do it where they're involved with the new group that everyone's setting up to fight, because then that'd at least bring them back in some way. I think that's about it. If you haven't subbed already, there's a sub button down below, and there's also a like button as well if you haven't pressed that already. Only about 40% of you are subbed that watch these, so that extra 60% would help me out a lot. I'm slowly getting to 100 subs. We're getting there very, very slowly, but I'm hoping that we can at least get there by the end of the year. I'm thinking of doing like a 24-hour stream when we get to 100 that's going to like incorporate some gaming stuff, potentially a watch-along of something. I don't know if I'd be able to do that though, because of YouTube being like, hold up, wait a minute. I'd probably have to do it where I don't show what I'm watching, but you can basically just watch along with me. I'm throwing around different ideas at the moment. I've got time. I'm probably not going to get there for another at least few months. But yeah, if you're interested in stuff like that, and if you're interested in just normal gaming stuff on its own, I do that as well. I have no idea what my next upload is going to be. It's probably going to be either the next episode of Fear, or Falcon and the Winter Soldier, or just a gaming thing. So yeah.
Sifu!